Welcome to Improv Separately Together. I'm your host, Philip Whiting, and this week, another new friend of mine. Let's meet Elizabeth. Woo!
Hey. Hey, guys. Hey, Philip.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hi. You can come all the way in.
I just want to make sure I hit my mark, and then I'm ready to go. Okay.
Thanks for coming on the show today.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm super stoked to be here.
Yes, I've been told how lovely you are to do improv with from your friends.
That's not true. I don't have any friends, and nothing is lovely with me when we're making stuff up. None of it's true. Don't believe any of it.
That's the opposite of yes and people.
Just showing you what else is possible. That's all.
Go ahead and let the audience know a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, again, my name is Elizabeth Byland. Today, I'm in Richmond, Virginia. I just moved to Richmond. I shouldn't say I just moved, because I guess I've been living here now for maybe 2.5 years. But whatever. I still get lost all the time. I still feel like a total noob. I'm a rookie to the city, so whatever. But I moved here, though, from Charlotte, North Carolina. And I moved here because I was hired to be a professor of improv at Virginia Commonwealth University. And so here we are. I hold a joint position with the School of the Arts, teaching improv to theater students and beyond. And then I also hold a joint position with the Center for Interprofessional Education and Collaborative Care. So basically, I work with a lot of physicians and healthcare providers, and I teach them improv. So there you have it. And before that, I was in Charlotte, and I'm one of the co-founders of Queen City Comedy. I play with Now Are the Foxes, and just all of my Charlotte family, whom I forever and always adore. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump down the road from me now. But I love seeing all the good things that they're continuing to do with Queen City Comedy and beyond. So here we are. I'm in Richmond. It's a rainy day today in Richmond. It's rainy. I'm just waiting for the skies to open up and the sun to come in and to bring happiness and warmth to all of us. Now, where I'm filming right now, I film in a little film studio that I have in my house, because I'm also an actor too. But I have this nice window, kind of like your window, Philip.
It's over there. You can't see.
Yeah. Where I can see what's happening in the world. The leaves are slowly changing and falling, and moving on to a new season.
All right. We're getting all the different sides of Elizabeth today.
That's right. I brought them all for you.
All right. So with this show, I'm just meeting up with improvisers and a few non-improvisers along the way to see how they've been doing their thing pretty much during the pandemic. And I just have 5 questions that I've been asking everybody. And just go ahead and want to jump into those right now.
Do I? Of course.
All right, so the first one is during this whole pandemic, and I guess things are different now, but I guess you can tell how from the beginning to now it may have changed also. What changed in your day-to-day process altogether?
Well, I am thriving in yoga pants and sweatpants. Thriving in those. Party on bottom, business on the top. But truly though, you know what I think I found is honestly my stamina. My stamina for Zoom now and for staying engaged and continuing meaningful conversations with my students, seeing partners, even colleagues and stuff at work. I feel like I can stay focused a bit longer without letting like that Zoom fatigue kind of creep in. I mean, man, like back in March, in April, I think all of us we were all really feeling that, like trying to find the routine that we needed to find. And now I feel like I've found my routine, and I like now really feel like I'm playing with some of these, like some of the tropes now of Zoom and Zoom improv, Oh my God, Zoom just came out with a brand new update. I don't know if you've experienced it yet, but there's filters now. There's filters that Zoom provides for us, and they are so dang delightful. I enjoy them so much, like this one. Or this one. You see? Anyways, all I'm saying is that they make me feel good, and they make me excited and happy. And anyways, like little things like that, like that's a cool thing that we can sort of utilize some of those elements that Zoom provides for us now that we didn't quite have at the very beginning. And furthermore, like, dude, I've been taking so many workshops and classes from people all over the world. And that's like, I would not have had that opportunity, before all of this. And I feel like everybody's starting to say that now, it's the silver lining and blah, blah, blah. But truly, I am forever a student of improv, and I love getting to learn from other people and play with other people, see how they approach their scenes and how they approach, their teaching of it. So for me, like, it's like been the best learning experience. Yeah. Was that okay, Philip?
It's perfect. It's perfect. But you did the filters. I was like, are we on Snapchat? Or
yeah, I know. They're very Snapchat-like. I know. Yeah, for sure. But like, also, they're, that's a fun new element that only you get to have then in that kind of virtual world. So it does, in a way, kind of sort of make up for some of the other things that we've lost, I think. And I think the other thing too, sorry, I'm being such a chatty Cathy, but I do find that a lot of my students previously, would say, oh, we just miss being in person. We just miss that like in-person connection. And the thing is I think that we all, yes, like that's our foundation. Yes, we all agree that we do miss that. But we also have this opportunity to get innovative.
Right.
So let's lean into it. Let's explore this medium to its max. Let's see what we can do. And honestly, for me, I'm a doer. I do everything I can to be a verb. What am I working on today? What am I doing today? What am I doing today with improv? How can I be a better improviser today? And so I'm not going to be able to do any of that if I'm just sitting around twiddling my thumbs waiting for the end of 2020. Because let's face it, the end of 2020 is going to go right into 2021. And we're probably still going to be wearing masks and still trying to figure some of this out. It's where we're at. So instead of me waiting for all of this to subside, let's get busy, y'all. Let's get to work. Let's play. Let's grow together. Let's figure this out. And then the day that things open back up and we can kind of get back to that normal reality, then great, I'll be ready to go then. I'm not going to be rusty because I've been working my butt off for the last however many months, still perfecting my craft.
Right.
I don't know why that's so funny, Philip. I'm passionate. I'm passionate about this.
I'm laughing because that's question one still.
I'm sorry. Okay, reel it in. Reel it in, EB. Reel it in.
No, question one is supposed to be the one that is the long answer. The rest of them are a little shorter.
Okay, cool. Notate.
So you're fine. We're not editing anything out. Watch. You'll see all of this Saturday, or whenever you are watching it. It's still going to be here.
Yeah. Your world. It's your world.
All right. So let's think about this. We've all been home a lot more than usual. What do you like about it?
That I can watch all of the Netflix that I could possibly handle, that I can cuddle with my dogs on the daily. But also, I am a homebody. So I think for me, it's been kind of nice. However, even that, like, there's a fine line, because again, those first couple months, like, Zoom fatigue would set in, and if I'm not careful, boy, that, like, I can get real cozy on that couch, and then, like, the laziness kind of sets in. Not that, I mean, like, laziness means something different for everybody, but, like, for me, like, you bundle me up with my dogs, and if I turn on the TV and if I go to Netflix, oh, it's so much harder to get up and be productive. So what I've actually had to do now is, my husband taught me this, put on my shoes. Put on my shoes when I'm going to work. Put on my shoes when I'm teaching my classes. It's fine if I'm in, like, my yoga pants, which I am, but, like, still, like, there's something very ritual about putting on the shoes.
Right.
So I think that's something that I've discovered maybe in my time at home.
Gotcha. All right, so now I want you to think about the other side of that question, and what do you dislike about being home so much?
Oh, I notice that there's parts of my home that really needs to get cleaned. Parts that I've never noticed before because I was too busy. Right. Too busy to do those things, and now I see them. Okay, but also, it's like, for me, maybe other people can relate to this, but for me, you probably noticed, I've got, like, I'm extreme. Like, I'm north and south. So, like, meaning I'm either productive or I'm not. And when I am productive, I almost can't turn it off. Like, I'm constantly working. I'm constantly checking my email. Constantly, like, trying to get to the next thing that I got to do or whatever. And so I feel like actually I'm working a lot more, and even kind of working harder now than I did before.
Right.
Like, I can't turn that switch off. But I think the reason why I can't turn it off is because I know that if I do, I'll go right into, like, that place where I just kind of get heavy and, I'm not productive. I'm not moving or doing anything.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Okay, so think about that one thing you're missing more than anything right now.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking about it. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yes.
Or do you want me to just think about it? You said to just think about it, so not thinking about it.
Could you tell all of us what that is?
Well, okay. Is it supposed to be something that you're missing because of COVID, or is it just, like, a general thing that you just miss?
It could be whatever you want it to be.
So I talk about my mom a lot because my mom she's one of my best friends and I love her, but she's in Cincinnati. Cincinnati is where I'm born and raised, and that's where all of my family is. And so, as I've gotten older, and I don't know, like, something happens at some point in your life where you feel like you just kind of miss that, like, support system that family gives you, I think. And even though, I mean, my husband and I, we've been together for 14 years, and we have lived in Chicago and Savannah and Charlotte and Richmond, and all of those cities we have not had our family for. But now that we're older, I feel that, like, I miss home. I miss my mom. I feel homesick a lot, and I think also because of COVID, like, it's made me want to, like, just cling on to family that much more. It's very much shown me, like, the most important things in life,
Right.
And so, yeah, that's what I miss.
Okay, let's get away from the sadness.
Whatever. Mom is fine. I'm fine. Let's go.
All right, and the last question in the series is, a lot of things are opening back up. What do you feel is the safest thing for you to go out and do?
Ooh, gee willikers. The safest thing? Whew. I'm thinking about all of the things that maybe I've done, like grocery store. I mean, is that really that's not even a good answer. We all okay. Here's the thing. Since this little adventure of the pandemic, I've started walking, and every day get up and go for a walk. My walks are pretty hardcore though. Like I'm talking like 4-mile hikes. But that to me, even though I'm out, I'm walking through the neighborhood. Like, oh, there's something that is so therapeutic about it, and nobody else in my neighborhood is really out like walking like that, at least at the time of the day that I do that. And so that does feel very safe, but also it's like there's a psychological safety in it too. Right. And what I mean is like being able to be outside, connect with nature, connect with my spouse, connect with myself, and I don't have a mask on for when I'm walking through the woods. I hope that's okay that I'm saying that out loud, but I think it's all right that we do that. I think it's okay. But just being outside and like opening yourself up to the universe and, whatever you believe. I mean, like that to me feels very empowering, and also it feels safe. It feels good to do that.
See, I knew you had an answer.
I had to really think about it too. Yeah.
All right, so
I don't live the most exciting life. It's fine. Just walks.
You wouldn't. Actually, a lot of people's answers are walks.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. You're not the first.
Awesome. I don't know how that was supposed to make me feel, Philip, but awesome. I'm glad.
Okay, it's only a handful, so you're like in the one of the 5 or so.
Okay, good. Thank goodness, I'm still unique.
All right, so I hear you brought a friend with you. Go ahead and get them, and we'll do an interview with them.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Right back.
All right. All right, Elizabeth went to go get her friend. Let's see if she's as crazy as Elizabeth. Let's meet them now.
Hey.
Hey.
It's really good to see you, Philip.
That's nice to meet you. Your name was?
My name is Flora.
Flora. All right, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Elizabeth let you know what was going on today.
She told me a couple of things.
All right, so basically I'm just meeting up with people to see how they've been doing during the pandemic. Is it okay if I ask you about 5 questions?
Great. I love when people ask me questions.
All right, great. So
can I ask you some questions too, Philip?
Like what?
I don't know. You just have to wait and find out, Philip.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see how that works out. All right. So during this whole coronavirus, what changed in your day-to-day process?
Oh, well, I didn't get to make personal contact with the mailman anymore.
Oh.
The mailman drops off the mail, and normally we have long, engaging conversations, but now the mailman works so hard. He's working so hard, and now we don't really get to talk to each other as much anymore. And so now that means that I don't have too many visitors these days. The mailman was really my main visitor.
Oh, well.
Would you like to come over, Philip?
We'll see how this goes.
Okay.
So we're all home a lot more than we used to be. What do you like about being home so much?
Oh, I like the way that I can now play games inside my house. I like to play games. I don't have too many partners that I can play games with, but I found new games that I could play, like riding down the steps in laundry baskets.
Oh.
Or I like to build pillow forts and blanket forts. Again, I don't have too many people that I can play with. Philip, would you like to come over and play in my fort?
That sounds exciting. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Okay. So on the other side of that question, what do you dislike about being home so much?
Oh, well, I guess probably what I dislike is sometimes my house feels kind of lonely. Now I notice how lonely my house feels. Sometimes it's like I can hear the walls talk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess maybe I could make friends with the walls. If they do talk, then maybe we could start having engaging conversations. But that sounds crazy, and I'm not crazy, Philip. I'm not crazy.
I believe you're not crazy.
I guess that's probably what I dislike the most, though, is being home alone for such a long time. It starts to make you feel a little crazy, doesn't it?
Right. I understand that. I've had that before.
Yeah.
What are you missing more than anything right now?
Oh. I would say probably just the sweet, sweet hum of other human voices. And that's what I miss the most. That's why I feel like I could sit here and listen to you talk all day long, Philip.
Oh, all day, huh? That's a long time.
Oh, but sometimes when you're in good company of others, time just seems to fly by.
That's right.
Philip.
When you're having fun.
When you're having fun.
Right.
My pillow forts are a lot of fun, Philip.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I have one
I
last...
have a stack of mail here. I have a stack of mail.
Oh, yeah?
You can come over and smell my mail.
Oh, that would be delightful.
See, Philip, I knew that we were going to be long-lasting life friends.
Right.
You and me, Philip. You and me.
Awesome. Love it. I have one last question for today, though.
Great. Okay, tell me.
Okay, a lot of things have opened back up since the pandemic. Is there anything, or actually, what is the safest thing that you feel you can go outside and do?
Oh, safest thing that I can go outside and do? There's a lot of things that I can go outside and do. I'd say that the safest thing, though, is probably going outside and catching the leaves as the leaves fall, watching all of the foliage fall from the tree branches and catching them in my fingers.
Ah.
And then sometimes I like to smell those leaves too. The smell of sweet, sweet death. It smells so good because it means that there's new beginnings. There's new horizons to come.
Yes. Yes.
Philip, won't you come over and smell the leaves with me?
I'm going to ask Elizabeth how to get to you, and then we'll make contact after.
Okay, and then we'll make that happen?
Yes, absolutely.
She's knocking on the door. She's coming. She's coming.
Well, before you leave, is there anybody you would like to give a shout out to?
Well, I'd like to give a shout out to my local mailman. My local mailman, his name is Martin. And I miss you, Martin. I miss you a lot. But I know that you're working hard. You're working hard for everybody, especially in times like these. And I just want you to know that you always have a home here, Martin. An empty mailbox waiting for your gifts.
There you go, Martin.
There you go, Martin.
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
All right.
See you soon.
It was great. It was great to have you on the show. Go ahead and bring Elizabeth back so I can finish the show out.
Okay.
All right. Bye. We got weirdness from two different angles today, but That's how it goes around here.
Oh, dude, she's weird, man.
She was definitely weird.
I don't even. She's standing way too close to me right now, and she's just making a real hard eye contact. You know how sometimes there's like soft eye contact, you know? And then there's like a hard eye contact that doesn't have a lot of blinking. It's full on hard eye contact.
Like this?
Weird. Yeah. I feel like I can smell her breath through her eyeballs right now. It's incredible.
She's probably still there to make sure that I get the connection with her, but
I'm sure. Yeah.
Hey, go ahead and send that to me through Messenger.
Yeah, I will. I'll be sure to make that happen.
Sounds good. Alright, so are you ready for what we call the lightning round?
Ready for it. Let's go.
These are 5 questions. They are only a few word answers, like 2 to 3 words tops, probably.
No, I get the note. I got it.
She understands. I'm not going to explain anymore. Alright, so if she stops laughing, we'll do it. Alright, what's your favorite food?
Oh, spaghetti.
What's your favorite drink?
LaCroix.
Favorite place to visit?
Cincinnati.
Favorite movie?
Breakfast Club or The Burbs.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fun is this interview?
10.
A perfect 10. I don't know what well, thank you. It has been great having you on the show. Great laughs. It doesn't even matter that my back is hurting today. You've gotten me through the last hour or so now. It's not that long of an interview. Before you leave, is there any shout outs you would like to give?
Sure. Shout out to all of my friends at Queen City Comedy in Charlotte, and a shout out to you, Philip, and thank you for doing this for all of us improv lovers, because it's helping us all connect. So I'm shouting out to all of my fellow improv tribe members, and shout out to our local postal workers, because they have been working their butts off, and they are. Shout out to the entire postal system. I just feel like they really showed up this year. So thank you guys.
Especially Martin.
Especially Martin. Oh, and shout out to all of my VCU students and all of our college improv teams, such like shameless plug, that are performing this weekend tonight for the virtual.
It'll be like a couple days after. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Because this is airing on a Saturday, so tonight and last night for the virtual college improv festival that I'm producing at VCU Improv. So we've got all these teams that are like coming in to do a big improv fest that's streaming live.
Awesome.
I'm scared.
She's not scared. She's nervous.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah. It's fine.
Is that it? You got all the shout outs out?
Yes, yeah, sorry, yes. Those are all my shout outs, yeah. Thanks, Philip.
Alright, let me do this outro and I'll be right back with you. Hey, thanks for watching this week's episode, guys. Remember, when you're out there, tell all the people that in the stores that have been working this whole time, just say thank you to them. And obviously to the postal workers, tell them thank you also. Give a shout out to all the healthcare people that are out there fighting this thing head on. And remember to drop your hate, spread some love. We are one people. We'll see you next week. All right, peace.
Bye.